Well, y'all, once again, we have good fun issues. Anytime I try to play these intros and outros, they always seem to act a fool. I always have to like stop them, start them, everything else in between, y'all. Never fails. As y'all know, my lives are always ridiculous. I don't do them enough. So they always act a freaking fool. So, yeah. So the one that I had, it kept acting a fool. And it kept saying that it wasn't scheduled. Why was it scheduled? I have no idea. It kept telling me that it wasn't scheduled. So I'm like, okay, well, what the heck is going on with it? Oh. So needless to say, now I'm trying to get all this mess back up and good. What's up, Richard? What's up, Jamie? What's up, David? Yeah, now we finally have sound. Yeah, because I couldn't see. I don't know why this app, streaming that app on the tablet, it does the intro, but then it doesn't show anything. It blacks out the screen on my end, and then it acts a fool. And then, of course, on YouTube, it cut everything off. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? I mean, so I tried it again. Exactly, it's Biden's fault. So I redid it again because to me it looked like it wasn't taking. So I'm like, okay, well, let me reschedule this all over again because on the app it showed it kept failing. Then I go and look in YouTube and I've got like freaking what I have, I think 6 of them or 4 of them or something like that scheduled. And undoubtedly, I deleted the wrong freaking one. What's up, Slip? Got Sean. I got another video coming out tomorrow, Sean. For the trucking channel, music channel, yeah, music channel, which the link is up there at Trucker Tips Productions, scrolling across the top of the screen, or going this way, that way, whichever way it's scrolling on y'all screen. So yeah. Yeah, I see John Hagram's in there. So, yeah, I've got to try to, for some reason, this other one isn't working. So now I've got to delete that one and copy everything from that one onto this one here with all the fun stuff that it's supposed to say. Yeah. So, pardon me, y'all. I'm in the middle of doing all that BS here. So, I keep looking at my TV so I can figure that out. And as soon as I get that figured out, then I'll be able to get up to everything. Let y'all know what the heck's going on. Because I feel like an absolute freaking moron here because I just don't have my crap together. But if y'all know me, when do I ever have my crap together? It seems to be a general occurrence with me of doing lives. I need to start doing lives more often so I can try to get used to that. Lord, and I gotta change the thumbnail. But yeah, what's been going on with me is I have had a lot of downtime, shall we say, for medical bills and doctor's visits and every freaking thing in between. Come on, you really not gonna do that? Oh my gosh. Y'all about to lose it here. This freaking thing is absolutely acting a fool. But I wanted to have some dental work done back in February. So I went to the dentist in February. I figured, hey, we're going to get some dental work done. I just want to have that done. They had me set up for dental work in March. But the dental surgeon, when I put that I had a PFO down there, he's like, oh, no. We cannot do that until I'm cleared by a cardiologist. I'm like, great. Figures. So they turned around. They got me a cardiologist appointment scheduled like a week before my appointment in March to have the dental work done. Well, cardiologist looked, he's like, you haven't been since 2015 to a cardiologist. Like, I'm not clearing you till we run more tests. He did an EKG there. That come back abnormal. Of course it did. Why would it not come back abnormal? Evening, young man. Howdy. So with all that, Mr. Come see me, how's it going? So with all that bull mess, they did EKG, so they scheduled for March. So come March, I had to do echocardiogram with bubble, where they inject the stuff in there, the bubbles into you, and they want to see if it goes through the hole in the heart, because I've got the PFO, so they wanted to see all that and do it. Basically a sonogram of your heart. Then they maybe do the treadmill stress test, maybe do the heart monitor for 14 days. Well, on the echocardiogram, it came back that my mitral valve, my tricuspid valve, my pulmonary valve had regurgitation. My vena cava, which is, if I understood them right, that's the vein that pumps blood back into the heart. That had elevated pressure. Pulmonary AVM, which I'm not sure what, something about not getting the blood to the oxygen or whatever between the heart and lungs. It was a bunch of BS, crazy stuff. Then what else? Right bundle branch block, because I know I had intermittent signals on my heart. So they had several BS bull stuff like that. Well, then when he got all those results, he's like, I don't like those either. So then I had other tests done in May 6th. Yeah, because I had something done in April, then I had that done in May. Yeah, Yeah, so after that, he scheduled me for May 6th. So I did a TEE procedure, which is where they put you under anesthesia in the hospital. Then they run the camera down your throat. But then it basically does a sonogram from the inside of there, so they can see you don't have the lungs and everything else in the ribs blocking the image. So then they come up and did that. Well, then that still showed regurgitation and all this bull mess. And they said the PFO, the hole in my heart to my left chamber, is about the size of a pea. But then he made me have blood done Monday before the procedure last Wednesday. That come back with abnormal with some high count and something else. So now they're wanting me to see the physician and mention that about my kidneys. I'm like, quit giving me news like this. I don't want any more junk like this. But then throughout all this, they wanted me to see another cardiologist in the office, because I didn't know there were like 8 different specialties of cardiology. So with that there, trying to get this YouTube stuff going. Still trying to fix all this mess. So with that, I've got to meet a heart structuralist or whatever it is that deals with the heart structures. No, they did not x-ray my head. I think they need to though. I've got an appointment on the 12th of next month. He specializes in valve replacements, valve repairs, and closing the hole in the heart. So now I got an appointment with him on the freaking 12th of next month. So at least now I finally get to run for a solid month. Whereas before they kept sending me back. So I wasn't able to get but like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I got to be right back in. Well, by the time they get you back in and then get you back out, I mean, like, I had to have blood on Monday, then the procedure on Wednesday. They got me home Friday, May 1st. I didn't get back out until Monday. They didn't have me anything loading until yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, Tuesday. So I'm like, that's not cool. So I'm basically going freaking broke, and they're killing me on all the crazy stuff. Let's see. What is this? All this mess. Come on. Do 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 da do da. Pardon me, y'all. If any of y'all know, y'all will know I will absolutely do da with the best of them. So every time I turn, I'm having to go right back in for doctor's appointments, and that sucks. When you're already short on everything, when you got so many freaking doctor visits after doctor visit after doctor visit, it sucks. Now, I'm wanting to get back in the Coronado. I've been wanting to get back in that Coronado. I cannot seem to freaking get a break with everything going on. Because y'all long-time subscribers of mine, y'all know I've had the issues with the 2 Black Peaks. One sat for almost a year and a half because I couldn't ever get a freaking driver that would drive for less than freaking $3,000 a month. I kept trying to be like, well, if you can't guarantee me $3,000 a week, I can't drive for you. Or they were so far freaking out, it was insane. So yeah, so it's been a rough since last week in February. Really going on since freaking March. So for March, I haven't really had no work since March. Finally, I get a month. So I finally got the 2 Black Pete's sold. Still trying to play catch up because so many repairs and everything that was going on with all that, and the truck sitting for so much. Everything kept going to that, so all my stuff kept going on freaking credit cards and credit cards and credit cards. So now I'm finally trying to play catch up on the credit card stuff, which is insane with interest rates. Stuff that was at freaking 18% is now sitting at 29%. I mean, they just keep raising the freaking interest rate on everything. So I'm like, way to go. Yeah. What's up there, Doug? North Country. Up there, I'll be getting warmer up there in Michigan, right? Michigan. I keep wanting to say Minnesota, and I'm believing it's Michigan, right? But you know, with everything that's going on, I'm hoping that I can just stay running until that next appointment. And since he's wanting me, oh, we got another one of these Canadians in here in the house. IH guy, y'all, he's up there up in the north, in the cold land, in my opinion. Too cold for me. Snowflakes yesterday in North Country. See, now I know Wyoming got snow last week. I saw on Happiness by the Mile, I saw that she had snow and stuff up there. I'm tired of the snow. I don't want to deal with freaking snow. What's up, Chris? Oh, we got Trucking with T-Bone. What's up there, Tony? I'm actually back. I got the windows open because it's hot. So now I got a mosquito in my hand. They're all coming in for the light, I guess. But I don't want to run the truck with AC because the truck is a little bit loud, but I am back inside my KW. They finally got, while I was off for them 10 days for doctor's visits, they came up in, our terminal manager rode down to Atlanta with the driver, or driver rode with the terminal manager, and he drove my truck back up to Charlotte. So when I left Monday, they had me leave the house Monday in Atlanta, drive up to Charlotte with the Mac, swap out, put everything back in the KW here. So finally in something that's a little more roomier, a little better in my opinion, because I didn't like the freaking Mac. This one here ended up being the transmission, no, clutch. Clutch had to be replaced in this truck here. I'm hoping they will get everything. Try to get a copy of the invoice because all y'all know I've got the trucking software, Trucking Pro software. So I scan everything. I keep all the maintenance records on this company truck. I still got the program where I log every freaking pickup, every delivery, everything's in there, all the times, dates, mileages. I scan all the bills, scan all their fuel receipts, all the repairs that are done on this truck. I scan everything and still, even on this truck, even though I'm a company driver right now. How are things going for you today? Glad to see you're watching from Radway, Alberta, Canada. Retired owner operator. I wish I could retire. But with all this daggone doctor's visits and all, I'm really hoping that it don't try to pull me out. Now, when I go for that cardiologist visit next on the 12th, they're going to discuss everything with me having to close the hole in my heart and then whatever else. I'm thinking, okay, well, it's good to do it now while I actually have insurance because I've already met the deductible. I'm only going to have maybe $3,000 more, and I'll hit the out of pocket where it covers 100%. But if they do something on my heart, there's no way they're going to let me back in the truck for what? Several months? I can't afford to be off for several months. Richard, Miss Cat is actually with Tamara. Let me look on Stalker Map. She went to go eat with Tamara. Her and Jamie went there to go eat tonight. She invited him over for dinner and a movie. See, I have Stalker Map. Uh-oh. And she's calling. What do you want?
Your body.
Ooh, really?
Yes.
Y'all hear the way this woman talks to me? She's getting all sexual here on live.
Oh, wow. On live. Okay.
Yeah, Richard says hey.
I had no idea. Okay.
Y'all see Miss Cat.
Always want that body.
Can I call you back?
My sexy man. Yes, baby. Call me back.
All right, love you too.
I love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
When the wifey calls, you got to answer because she gets on me like, you'll answer for every driver except for me. You'll always daggone hang up on me or not answer my calls. But yeah, see, we both have Life 360, so we know where each other's at, her and Jamie. I mean, we've had this since, shoot, 2012 when we got together. We call it Stalker Map. Let me be clear. Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to have all this done. Have the heart stuff done because now I do have short-term disability and long-term disability insurance through here. I'm paying for all that. Pay like $600 a month. Well, about $800 a month for insurance here through the company because I pay like $203 a week for insurance. So I've got all that, but I don't think it's going to cover enough. Now, granted, we just got our Yukon paid off today or yesterday, so that saves us $1,100 a month. I mean, it was we bought it brand new in 2020. It's a 2019, but we bought it in 2020. 0% interest. But that thing still only has 14,000 miles on it. 2019 and 14,000 miles on it. So that stays in the garage. We hardly ever drive that. We'll put all the miles on the Tahoe, or 2013 Tahoe, and on my 2000 F-150. But yeah, depending on the procedure, yeah, I could probably be out for quite a freaking while. And I'm really dreading that because, yeah, I mean, they'll tell me what they'll want to clear me to come back. And then if I have heart problems, then they'll make me get a medical card every year. I don't want to get a medical card every year. Anybody in trucking knows you don't want to get a medical card every daggone year. Exactly. Cat is a family channel. But yeah, I mean, now she has loved the amount of time I've been home. It just sucks because I need to build a storage building behind our house. HOA, privacy bull crap. We got a privacy fence in our maybe 20 feet from the back porch to where our property like drops off. I mean, it goes across and it's a dip like that. Goes down about 10 feet. Then we got about another 20 feet back. And then it's another drop off to a big drainage reserve. So I thought about actually behind our privacy fence, which have a gate where it drops off, I can build steps and then where it goes flat for about 20. Put like a 12 by 10 by 12 stores build one back there. But since behind us, you'll be able to see the storage building from the side road. There's a house beside ours and then a road. You'll be able to see it. I got to get HOA approval and all this crazy bull crap. So I'm thinking, hey, if I build a privacy fence, just go ahead and get like 10-foot boards and then run them, custom build it going down and then across. Maybe that'll help hide it and cover it all. So I'm thinking of doing that. Oh yeah. So I'm thinking about hiding it and doing it that way. Because I'm paying $190 a month for a storage build for all the truck parts that come off them other two trucks, plus what's come off my Coronado. I mean, I've got freaking storage boxes, I've got freaking hoses, I've got fittings galore. I still have gallons of oil, Lucas fuel additive, Lucas oil additive. I've got oil filter, fuel filters. I kept that as spare, so every time I'd come in the Coronado, I'd restock. I always kept fuel filters and always kept oil and stuff like that on the daggone truck, so I can always change stuff out when I'm on because it's expensive in a truck stop. So anything that you can buy without getting it from a truck stop, you're much better off. There we go. We got quad bypass without 3 months. Yeah, I knew you were out for a freaking while, Tony. That's freaking awful. But we got Parker up in the house, y'all. Those who don't know, Trucking with T-Bone's got a channel. Overtime Trucking, y'all. He's got a channel. Awesome channel. He's out there. This is the. No, I actually thought about Parker. I'm actually considering this. Hey, my comments are like way behind. Actually considering eventually maybe going to Landstar, because the wife would like for me to get out of the tanking, because my back's been killing me lately, and with all the surge and all that in tanking really is bad for a back. I mean, when that surge freaking hits, I mean, it's like a hammer. I mean, the wife's heard it sometimes. I'll be driving, it literally sounds like that right there. If y'all could hear that. I mean, she's like, was that the surge? I'm like, yeah. Especially if you're stopped at an off-ramp or something, and it's on an incline like this, trying to get off the off-ramp. Well, as soon as you start to go, well, then when you go to change gears, you lose that momentum. So then the liquid goes rushing back, and then you hit the gas again. I mean, it's like a freaking sledgehammer hitting it. So she would love to see me back in the drive-in, and if I do, I'm probably going to end up going to Landstar. Because then, at least if I do go to Landstar, I can be home when I want, go where I want. So if I want to run the South, I can run the South in the wintertime. Stay in winter, but then when it comes, spring through fall, if I want to go up to freaking Utah, see Park or whatever, go up north, see some else, I can get loads doing that. But I can't do that driving for another carrier because I'm at their mercy on the loads. And especially here as a company driver. Not to mention, I would love to get back to making videos. I still get comments. I still get emails and stuff on my videos, asking questions and stuff. I'd love to get back to making kind of videos. And I wouldn't be making tanking videos, but I can get back showing the scenery and showing the country in videos. But I can't do that now. So yeah, that would be nice to do that. Yeah, Parker, but why I've got insurance here as a company driver, I need to use it and get myself straightened out, and then I'll go from there and figure out how am I going to handle all this. It's sad. I can see it on the TV comments better than I can before they pop up on the tablet app right here. Spot market is hot right now. Be good to switch back, get the medical card put behind you, and fire up Mean Green. Drop the hook. Yeah, I would love to get back in Mean Green. Hey, Miss Sarah. This is Sarah and Rusty, right? God, I'm having a brain fart, sir. I can't remember your husband's name. Crap. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, I definitely need to get the stuff going because I'd like to get back into. Okay, now that I can see the picture, now there's the picture of Rusty. Rusty's a sweet dog. But Catherine would love to actually get out of where we're at because she is tired of our HOA. Because while I was home for my appointment on the 20th, we had to get up when she was driving to an appointment. Where our HOA subdivision, there's actual rules. Okay, Joe. I was close, John. I knew it was a J-O something. My brain fart. But leaving the subdivision, we were like 4 houses down from our house. There's a no parking on the street policy in our subdivision. HOA rules are no parking on the street. You have to park in your freaking driveway. We got some houses with 6 cars, 4 in the driveway and 2 on the freaking street. Well, then when it's on trash day, now you're dodging. Everybody puts their trash cans in the street instead of like we do. We put it on the little grass section between the sidewalk, the grass, and the curb. It's only there for a few minutes. Because our trash guy comes like freaking, used to come at 5:30, between 5:30 and 6. Now he comes at like 10. And then we get the trash can in. But they'll put it on the street. So now you got cars and you got a trash can in the street. And you're literally playing Tetris, weaving in and out of cars to try to get out of the subdivision. Well, on the way to the doctor's appointment, it was 7-something in the morning. Come up, cars parked, blocking. We've got big hills. Our subdivision literally goes like this. She'd come around the corner, all of a sudden the sun is right dead in her freaking face, reflecting off the side window off the car. It was up on the corner as the road curves around. Cars parked right there on this side of the freaking curve. We go around the freaking corner. I heard it throw my visor down, and then I can see cars parked on the other side. I yelled, she slammed on brake, but she just did freaking ding our front right corner to the front back left corner of the car parked on the street on our side. Great. So then turn around, had to have her take me back to the house so I can get in my pickup because I was having stuff. When I'm home, I let her drive. I don't like drive when I'm home. What truck driver wants to drive when he's home? He drives for a living. You don't want to drive when you're off. So I was letting her do the driving. So it pretty much sucks because she hit the car. We were 4 houses down from our house. So she turned around and told a guy and a lady come out. She told him, I'll be right back. Took me to the car. I got my truck. Yes, I'm the passenger princess when I'm home. You are absolutely right, Parker. So on the way back, leaving, I saw the guy out there on the phone. I asked him, I said, hey, are you on the phone with the police? You know, if not, if you are, I'll tell my wife not to worry about calling. They said yes. Well, be darned. I went to the doctor's appointment. The lady tried to tell the cop that Catherine hit and left the scene of an accident. I was like, excuse me? Was back at the house while they were still on the phone with the police to have them come out. Police hadn't got there. She's back there. The lady tried pushing the issue over and over and over, Catherine said. The cop finally had to, look, I'm not entertaining that. She hit. That is very reasonable to take him back to the house so he can get in his vehicle to go to his daughter's appointment so he wouldn't miss it. She was here before I arrived. That's not leaving the scene of an accident. Leaving the scene of an accident is if she wouldn't have come back. She clearly came back. Well, of course, the HOA says something. Oh, that's just a dispute between y'all then on that. Because Catherine's like, aren't you going to say something about this street parking? Like, that's not allowed. Shouldn't somebody else be held responsible for this ass? Because if the car wasn't on the street, on both sides of the street like that, I wouldn't have hit him. Especially when the sun comes up and blinds you as soon as you come around the corner over the hill. And she's like, if the car wasn't there, I wouldn't have hit it. So They're like, nope, you just take that up. That's just between y'all. So obviously they're not going to do anything about the street parking. But every time I took one of those black trucks home to work on it, to put the electronics and everything, I got a violation letter from the HOA. And the last time I was told if I bring a commercial vehicle back to the house, I would be fine. But yet, our house is here. There's a house on the corner, and then right behind that house on the corner is a house that has 3 limousines sitting in their driveway, and they're actually tagged limousine. So they're tagged commercial. There's other commercial vehicles, Monster and everything else. That's a kind of a gray area. It may be tagged as a personal vehicle or a company, but it's instead of like commercial plates, somebody say commercial plates, but it's got Monster Energy Drink all over. The whole thing is a Monster Energy Drink van. So those are okay. Limousines are okay that are tagged commercial vehicles, which a limousine is a commercial vehicle, but they only say something about me bringing a semi to the house to work on electronics, and it's only there from 10 to no later than 5 p.m.
Someone was detected at your front door.
I have Alexa on my truck, y'all. So who's at my freaking front door at 9:30 at night? This Catherine's supposed to be eating. Okay, actually it is Catherine and Jamie. I'm going to show you because it'll show you the address of my house. Y'all don't need to know my address of my house. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy what all HOAs do. So she wants out of that. And I'm like, I told her right now, I'd be fine with a freaking double wide if I had some freaking land somewhere. But now double wides, if you get good mobile homes with plywood floors and sheetrock, they're just as much as a freaking house, almost. I told her, I'll take an old house that needs remodeling. I don't care anything. I just want 2 or 3 acres where I can drive the truck home. I can get back into Coronado. Something with, I don't care if it's an older, smaller house. I don't care. I want out of the HOA subdivision. I want back in my green Coronado, back where I can film videos, back where I can go home and not feel like I have to stay out working. I mean, the good thing is our house has increased in value. It's gone down a little bit since it was at the overinflated prices, and I will agree they were overinflated. So I'm kind of glad the prices are going back down to normal. But I know with our house in the area right on the outskirts of Atlanta, and we are in a district in a county, and the area that we're at is the most sought after area in the county because of the schools, and they're rated. We have 4 high schools in our county, and ours is the #1 rated schools, high school and middle school. So everybody wants that area. We've gained, I think, 160,000 in equity in the house right now. So one day I would like to get up. Yeah, but I'd like to actually get out of the house, though, Parker. She wants out of the HOA subdivision and just sell the house and freaking move. I know it is easier to get a loan as a company driver as opposed to an owner operator, and especially now since my county has dropped me down from the corporation to an LLC, which is another reason why I need to get back into Coronado. I mean, I'm sitting here with a freaking LLC, but I'm a company driver right now. So we dropped down from Trex Trucking Incorporated down to Trex Trucking LLC. But here's the funny thing. He's been my accountant since 2011, doing my taxes and everything else with all my paperwork since 2011. But when he set up the LLC, I was wondering why I couldn't ever find it, because I was going to try to go ahead and open up the bank accounts for it. But then I finally like, can you send me some paper, because I need something to show them to open up the LLC. I mean, you got the employee identification number and all that. Come to find out, yeah, when he set up the LLC with the Secretary of State, he left out the E in Tourette's. I'm like, no. It's like, how could you forget the E in Tourette's? All you had to do is just look at Tourette's Trucking Incorporated, Tourette's Trucking LLC. Just copy it. Just change from INC to LLC. But he left off the daggone E in Tourette's. Left out the apostrophe as well. But I can deal with an apostrophe. Just get the name spelled right. Like, is it okay like that, or do I need to redo it? Like, it needs to be redone. I'm not going to have the name of the business TOURETTS Trucking, because they're going to look at me like, dude, do you not know how to spell? Yeah, I do. I kind of just made a mistake. So, yeah, so then there's that. So that's the kind of craziness I've been up to. But I really like to get all these doctor's appointments over, hopefully. Hopefully we can get the heart straightened out. Hopefully when I go with that structural heart specialist, whatever he's classified as, that does the heart repairs, hopefully he'll say, yeah, we just closed the hole, or we don't need to close the hole. That's why I'm having the consult. Because he'll go over all the scans and everything that my cardiologist did. And then he'll look at that, and then he'll make the determination of, is it important to do it? Is it not important? I don't know whether a pea-size hole is important to close, because the main thing they're worried about when you have a PFO is blood going through that hole between your left and right heart chambers. Because if a blood clot goes through it, it's going straight to your brain, and then you're stroking out. And that's always been their big concern, because I was supposed to be on blood thinners and aspirin every day. But when I moved up to Atlanta, asked the regular doctor, hey, do you want my medical records from my pulmonary doctor, from my neurologist, from my regular doctor, from my cardiologist? He's like, nope. Do you want to re-prescribe any of the medications that I'm on? Nope. I was on Ativan for trying to help decompress and stress because I can't sleep at night. I mean, I'm only getting like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and it's not straight. I'm up at least every hour and a half, 2 hours. Like this morning, I was up at 3:15 this morning. Didn't have to get up till 6:15. Went to bed after 11. Woke up 3 times in between when I went to bed and when I got up at 3:15. Yeah, love it. Gotta love ADHD and Tourette's. Your mind gets racing. Perfect example is that little hamster that's on the wheel spinning. That's me. Once I wake up and I think of something, I can't go back to sleep. I focus on it and I cannot let go of it. That's the downside of having ADHD. And then, you know, when you got Tourette's and everything else, Tourette's actually wears your body out more, so you're actually more tired from all the tics and everything else. I've got leg tics and other tics that don't really show up in the videos. My wife will feel my legs flexing constantly all night long. They're flexing. Something that is hard for me to control. Even when I'm asleep, they're doing it. I mean, so I don't sleep good, and I'm always tired. So yeah, that's just another one of them crazy BS bull things that happen in my world. Welcome to the world of Tourette's and ADHD, y'all. It sucks, but at least I'm not OCD. Brother OCD, I'm not. But anyway, y'all, I just thought I'd try to give a little video because I haven't been able to put out much. I mean, I am still trying to do music. I did a personal album that's on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that, Pandora, called Life is Hard, under Trucker Ticks Production. So if you look up Trucker Ticks Production, it'll be on there. It's 8 songs. Those 8 songs are actually my life growing up, from toddler up until now. Dang it. Yeah, I've got 3 bars of 5G, and everybody knows 5G is not as reliable as they say it is. I don't care what they say, John. 5G stinks. I wish they'd get rid of 5G. So sorry about the buffering, y'all. But under the Trucker Ticks Production, I haven't put the videos out. Must be a railroad track here somewhere. Truck shaking. And I hear a train. But Life is Hard, I know that's out on Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. It's like an 8-song thing, but I do have other songs. I haven't finished putting out the last 4 videos. First 4 didn't do good, so I just stopped focusing on them. Plus, I had all these other doctor's appointments. I haven't been doing the music as much. So I've been kind of skimming it down on how much I put into the music videos for the music channel. So I apologize if y'all been watching them. The last couple have gone really not so creative. Plus, because of all the freaking medical bills that I've been having to pay, and then plus still being behind from the trucks. My Adobe Premiere Pro, I actually had Adobe Suite that ended yesterday. That was $7.99 a year. So that's gone. So now I don't have that to actually make the video. So now I've got to figure out one of these free versions on the internet I can download, and then this kind of comparable with Adobe Premiere, and then try to figure out how to make and put the videos together off of that. So yeah, so it's been interesting these last few months, y'all. So I do apologize for the videos on the music channel as well. But I do have a video coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the music channel and TikTok. But anyway, appreciate y'all stopping by. Sorry about the crappiness of the service and the beginning. Everything's a cluster duck. I need to figure out how to do this Streamlabs where when I schedule a video and it sends it to YouTube, that it doesn't right away put it out on there until I make sure that it's actually going to work. Because I know if you schedule it on YouTube, you can make it unlisted where it won't send out the stuff yet. But if you schedule through Streamlabs, it sends all those links to YouTube. But I haven't figured out how to reverse engineer it to pre-schedule it on YouTube. And then once all that's set up, take the link and then put the link into Streamlabs. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. But eventually I'll figure that out when I have some time. I'm probably going to reset this weekend somewhere else. When I got to reload Monday, going to Atlanta, going to Knoxville, then back to Atlanta, and then another one going out to Tampa to deliver Thursday of next week. So hopefully I'll reset somewhere I can sit down and try to play with this thing and figure out how I can do this. Because since I can't make stuff, I'm going to start doing more lives and doing more updates and stuff like that, y'all. Be like Asian Mai, Mother Trucker. Yeah, right. Anyway, y'all, we hope everybody has y'all a good, safe, blessed day. Thanks for everybody coming in. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, John. Thanks, Parker. Thanks, Miss Sarah. It's good seeing you in here, Sarah. Hope everything's doing well out there. I know y'all have had some things out there. Always enjoy your newsletters and your cards, Sarah. I thought I replied, but now I think about it, I don't know if my reply to your email that you sent with everything that was going on, with my reply sent. Damn it. I hope I did. If not, I apologize, Miss Eric. I remember getting what they and I thought I tried to reply, but now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever sent it. If not, I apologize. Anyway, Richard, everybody, I hope everything's good. Hope y'all stay safe out there. Everybody has a good, blessed rest of the week. We'll catch you in this video, y'all. Peace out.